What if I told you a simple comedy segment just did what hours of political debates couldn't? It didn't shout or attack, yet somehow it hit harder than anything else this week. It started like any normal late-night moment, a familiar setup, light jokes, and easy laughs, but within seconds, something shifted. The tone changed, the pacing slowed, and suddenly the laughter didn't feel so casual anymore. It felt uncomfortable, almost real. That's when people realized this wasn't just comedy. Jimmy Fallon, known for playing it safe, delivered something unexpectedly sharp, not loud or aggressive, but precise. Instead of exaggeration, he leaned into reality, and instead of obvious punchlines, he let the implications do the work. When he subtly pulled Donald Trump and J.D. Vance into the same narrative, everything clicked. The audience laughed, but there was hesitation because the joke didn't feel like a joke anymore. It felt like commentary. Then came the moment that changed everything, a quick line about fake news that was simple but layered in a way that made people pause. Online, clips exploded not because they were outrageous, but because they felt too accurate. Viewers weren't just laughing, they were analyzing, replaying, connecting dots, and once that started, the segment stopped being entertainment and became a conversation. Supporters called it bias, critics said it was mild, but the real story was the reaction, or the silence. No major pushback, no immediate response, just a strange pause that made everything feel bigger, because sometimes silence speaks louder than outrage. The internet did what it always does and turned a few minutes into a full narrative. Here's the twist. Nothing Fallon said was extreme, and that's exactly why it worked. It was controlled, measured, and intentional, forcing people to lean in closer, because when humor feels this close to reality, it becomes impossible to ignore. It lingers. So now the real question isn't what was said, it's why it resonated so deeply. Was it timing, tone, or the fact that people are starting to see comedy as more than just jokes? Because if one quiet segment can create this much noise, imagine what comes next. If you made it this far, drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe because moments like this don't come often, but when they do, they change everything.